Alright, peace, peace. Alright, welcome to your reading. I'm happy, it's just my name, happy. My name is Soleil, but mine as well be happy because I am always happy. But anyways, yeah, so let's get into your reading. I think the reason why I'm happy is because I was looking at your chart, you feel me, and like, you have your ascendant in Virgo, you feel me, and it's 25 degrees Virgo. Meanwhile, I have my ascendant in Virgo, but it's 26 degrees Virgo. So that's really cool, and I just recognize, I don't know, like, I'm a type of individual who believes in being happy on purpose, you feel me? I bet your moon in Sagittarius probably likes that, being happy on purpose. Furthermore, let me also say this. When you were like lucky Libra, I was feeling like nah, cause Sagittarius is the lucky one. But then I felt like I couldn't say nothing to you because like I was able to feel that energy, for what I'm saying, of like you having a conviction and awareness of your quote-unquote luck, you feel me? And that's your moon, because the moon deals with the emotions, it deals with the emotional consciousness, the emotional body. It's the subconscious mind. The moon deals with the vulnerable aspects of ourselves. It's our inner child also, you feel me? And the moon will also be giving you, through your moon, we will be gaining a greater understanding of the childhood, even like your mother, you feel me, and her influences on you. So astrology is really deep, and you just, I don't know if you stumbled across me or I stumbled across you, but yeah, you stumbled across some deep shit, some deep astrology doo-doo, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, so I have to be careful not to get scattered in thoughts. Yeah, so with your moon being in the 4th house, it indicates that like your upbringing, was of benefits, and it's because Sagittarius in of itself is a sign that's ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter is a sign that deals with like abundance, expansion, assistance, generosity, help, you feel me? Like, so Sagittarius is a sign of religion also. But when I say religion, think more of it from the sense of illumination, which is actually the deacon you have, your moon, and you feel me? So there are three deacons within every sign. The first deacon of Sagittarius is the deacon of devotion, Oh, look at this. It's so beautiful. We get scared of bugs, but these things are they're so beautiful. You feel me? First thing I wanted to do was blow it off and move it, then I realized, nah, it's a little peaceful creature. But anyways, that's devotion. And then the middle of the first deacon of Sagittarius is devotion, spiritual devotion. But devotion just means commitment and loyalty to something, you feel what I'm saying? And thus, although people born in the first degrees of Sagittarius, their most prominent expression is their devotion, their devotion to their beliefs, to their values, because Sagittarius is also a sign that has an ability to channel its thoughts to a higher way of living, way of life, because Sagittarius also, of course, rules the mind, you feel me? But anyways, yeah, those born in the first 10 days of Sagittarius, Sun especially, they are most known for their devotion. Those born in the middle of Sagittarius, they're most known for their desire to experience, hence Sagittarius is known as the sign of experience, you feel me? It deals with, ultimately, Sagittarius deals with comprehension of life, you feel me? And it's all about how well you comprehend life, you feel me? Because Sagittarius, religion, right, and philosophy, right, and these are man's comprehensions. But Sagittarius, furthermore, also deals with different cultures, right? And cultures in of themselves are like man's different expressions. You feel what I'm saying? And so, like with your moon being here in Sagittarius, the moon deals with like emotional nourishment and emotional sustenance. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, with your moon being in Sagittarius, all the things that deal with the Sagittarian energy, will in turn assist in nourishing you emotionally. So I don't know how religious you are, but with your moon being in Sagittarius in the 4th house, so the 4th house is the house that deals with like the upbringing, the home life, the childhood. You feel what I'm saying? The moon more so deals with that, the upbringing, the childhood. But the 4th house is a house that's ruled by the sign Cancer, and Cancer, that sign in of itself is naturally, it's ruled by the moon. So one way or another, it's just one and the same thing. So when the moon is in the 4th house, it is at home. It's comfortable where it is, and it becomes domesticated. These are individuals that enjoy creating a home. They appreciate the home, and their home life becomes of importance to them. But it's interesting because Sagittarius is a sign, you feel me, that deals with travel, and it deals with, it's also considered a bachelor, when it comes to love, in the sense that it wants to experience a little bit of everything. But it's not even that, because it's a sign of experience, but it's also like, it does not like to be caged down, you feel me? It needs to be able to express itself and freely be itself. Although Sagittarius, belongs to the 3rd emanation of the signs, in the sense that there was a sequencing, for what I'm saying, in which the signs manifested, with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer being the first signs to come into existence, and then following Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. And then at last, the 3rd emanation, you feel what I'm saying, we have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So your sun is in Libra. Libra belongs to the 2nd emanation, and the way that plays out is that you are a bridge between the internal and the external world, idealistically speaking, when it comes to ideas and thoughts. Gemini, which is my sign, the sign that belongs to the 1st emanation, we more deal with thoughts that concern ourselves, I think, is Gemini's thought trend. Meanwhile, Libra's thought trend is balance. You feel what I'm saying? But ultimately, Libra's ideologies are of themselves, but are beyond themselves, in the sense that they are fixated on the world around them and the people within them, and the relationships they have with the people around them affect them tremendously. You feel what I'm saying? In the sense that, also we can go on and say this, the opposite sign to Libra is Aries, right? And so Aries is a sign, right, that is ruled by Mars and deals with executive energy, you feel me? They're more initiative, and it's more self-driven energy, as Aries' thought trend is I am, whereas Libra's thought trend is I balance, you feel what I'm saying? And so, with that being said, as a Libra in of yourself, you would benefit from cultivating energies that deal with the Aryan energy of self, you feel me? Because Libras have a tendency of losing themselves and others. But at the same time, I do forget that you have your sun in the 1st house. And this is interesting energy, as well, as Libra is a sign that deals with others, but then the 1st house is the house of the self. And so the sun is in Libra. When the sun is in Libra, unfortunately the sun becomes debilitated. You feel me? But at the same time, because it's in the 1st house, it's not that bad. In the sense that when the sun is in the 1st house, its energies are concentrated and focused into self, and then these are people that become self-conscious and self-aware But in Libra, it's like the way that they attain their self-consciousness and self-awareness is through partners and others and relationships, you feel me? And so it's like the emotional desire, the emotional need, the nourishment emotionally is the Sagittarius energy, which is the energy ultimately, and it's in the deacon of illumination. Illumination meaning being in illuminated by like a scripture, you feel what I'm saying, that you read, or like even this video, you feel me, as Sagittarius ultimately just deals with higher thoughts, you feel me. It rules the higher mind, and so the opposite sign to Sagittarius is Gemini, you feel me. And so Gemini is a sign that deals with the world around us and analyzing and relating with the things around us and learning about the tree, you feel what I'm saying. But Sagittarius deals more with like the world beyond us, you feel me, the heavens, philosophy, God, you feel me, X, Y, and Z. But Sagittarius being a fire sign, an immutable fire sign, this is like it's gaseous heat, you feel me, expansive heat. But ultimately Sagittarius is likened to melted melted metal, you feel me. But it's also like, you can say the heat that you can see in a day when it's hot, you feel me, when it's really really hot and you can just see the heat waves, like that's Sagittarius, so it's spreaded because fire is vision, you feel me, fire is enthusiasm. So Sagittarius is spreaded that, you feel me, meaning that Sagittarius is a natural creatures. They have an ability to speak, and because the fire signs are the feelers, they have an ability to invoke feelings within others through their words and their speech. As Sagittarius also deals with opinion and the distribution of knowledge and wisdom. You feel what I'm saying? And so for you, it's like with your moon being here, it's important to have a grasp and awareness of like your philosophy and beliefs, like your comprehension on life, you feel me, your point of views on life, you feel what I'm saying, because that's Sagittarius, but it's like the family has to be very much integrated with it being in the 4th house. So this can even be energy of you like being attentive and aware of like your beliefs, but also in correlation to how they affect your family, or how they are affected by your family, in the sense that are your beliefs as a result of what someone passed to you, or also do your beliefs as a result influence and impact your families positively. Because like also when the moon goes into Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is a sign that likes to be in control, fire sign, is also very executive. They may have a fear of vulnerability, you feel what I'm saying, in the sense that fear of vulnerability, opening up, you feel me. And this can even be Libra. Like Libra can have this. No, not Libra. Libra is like, well, yeah, Libra, but you have your sun in the 1st house, so there is a sense of self-conscientiousness and awareness. A knowingness of who you are and what you desire and what you want to be, and not being afraid of showing people who you are and being in your energy of like I. But like I said, it's also in Libra, so this is that type of energy where it's like the way that yourself expresses is tied into the relationship, you feel me? In the sense that the me is found within the we, you feel me? I'll begin what I'm trying to explain. And so you also have like your Mercury, you feel me, and your Mercury is in Virgo in the 12th house. So both Mercury and Venus are in Virgo in the 12th house. So with Mercury being in Virgo in the 12th house, you feel me, The 12th house is a spiritual psychic house, you feel me? It deals with like the astral plane, the Akashic records, not more like the 11th house, but the 12th house also deals with the Akashic records, yeah. So when Mercury goes into the 12th house, what becomes of great importance is the spirit realm, you feel me? Understanding the spirit realm, understanding how you move within the spirit realm, understanding your astral body, you feel what I'm saying? Because right now within the spirit realm, a lot of us humans, because of our level of development, spiritual development, we only have astral bodies, you feel what I'm saying? We don't have spiritual bodies, you feel me? That's another point. I got a YouTube channel. You should definitely follow me on there because I break things like that down on my YouTube channel, you feel me? Let me know and I'll send you the link. I'll probably just send you the link anyways, but yeah, subscribe to the link which I send, because that's gonna be my YouTube. Peace. But anyways, that thought closed. But yeah, so that's important, to become aware of like the spiritual energies, and how they're interacting with you, because Mercury deals with communication. So Mercury in the 12th house is like spiritual communication, but at the same time, like, because Mercury is in Virgo, its analytical abilities become very potent and heightened, you feel me? But I feel like, especially with the moon in Sagittarius, with Mercury being in Virgo, there is this psychicism-ness energy, but just because you already have like, hold on, check that out. Ah, god damn it. I hope that, nah, you probably don't even see it. I don't know. Sorry about that distraction or whatever. But that bird, it was so beautiful when it pulled up for a second. Hold on, let me wop. Yeah, let me put that back. Yeah, I don't even know if I caught the bird, but yeah, that was a beautiful bird. So, becoming aware spiritually becomes of importance, so, yeah, starting to become aware spiritually becomes of importance, in the sense that with Mercury in the 12th house, you may also have a tendency of daydreaming a lot, you feel me, or just daydreaming in general, fantasizing, getting into your mind, you feel what I'm saying? When you're doing that, you're actually astral projecting, that's what it is. But you feel what I'm saying? But so to close off this reading, let's talk about your ascendant, you feel me, which is in where is your ascendant? Your ascendant, which is in Virgo, like myself. So with your ascendant being in Virgo, your chart ruler is Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, the planet of commerce, business, you feel what I'm saying? Also the planet of magic, you feel what I'm saying? Writing, thoughts, things like that. So these are all things in alignment with you. But Virgo is the feminine expression of Mercury, and it's also the earthly expression of Mercury. So it's the demonstration of how the physical, of how the mental and spiritual